It's Die Laughing and welcome back to the next episode of my Pointless Reborn challenge. So last time out we managed to beat the gym, Radimus, with 2 Pokemon. Well done guys, after 2 goes though. Failed the first time, got through the second time. And as we did it, all the lights went out, plunged into darkness. Luna was happy, but no one else can see what the hell is going on. So of course we have to backtrack through here. Oh, gives me shudders. First one was alright. God, was there really this many? Indeed there was. All these pieces are gone. Okay, so Elias speaks up. Well met, young master. Please follow me. I have already secured an escape route from our assailants. What? Are you talking to me? Oh, okay.
It's a trap!
Okay, let's follow blindly like a lemming to a cliff. Oh no! As they say, checkmate. But surely you are not surprised. Of course I should not have remained under the swine spell for long. And yet why, knowing that would be the case, should he allow me into his estate? Yeah, exactly. Why? Oh, it rolled on. Something as thoroughly as he did my daughter. And so it has become all the easier to reclaim her. Of course, I'll suffer none to stand in my way. Though it is hardly only my way you've been in now, is it? Solaris has told me all I need to know about your impudent meddling with Temetia. I shall not permit you to interfere with their divine purpose. Eradicate the unclean city. Restore the ruin below it to greatness. Sounds like a good plan to me. To all who judge thwart that design, judgment shall. Nidoking! Get in there, Kane. Die Laughing, they caught Luna. They should have captured you as well. Yeah, well, I don't go down without a fight. Or at least some sweet talk first. Your lecherous implications only condemn you further. Do you believe that the two of you can together best me? Want to find out? Do not mistake my little experiment of drawing on our Lord Arceus' power as the limit of my own ability. Your ability doesn't matter right now. I know what I gotta do. Because I know that Die Laughing's team is all messed up from that gym battle. Apart from the fact I haven't really got much of a team. That's why you waited till now. So I'll fight myself. Die Laughing surpassed me a long time ago, so even if I lose, it doesn't matter. So on you go, Die Laughing. I'll hold him up while you get out of here. Okay, so let's go. Sorry, Kane, we gotta go. How noble a sacrifice. You know who I am, don't you? Yep, I figured it out. You're one of the elite. Is he? I didn't figure it out. I only resent that you have to side with these meaty goons. No sweet talk. Bow before the Lord. Oh no! Right, okay, I think we have to go to 7th Street next, don't we? If I remember rightly. Okay, I'll catch you guys there and I'll go on with the story and then I'll give you the itinerary for this episode. So we have to head to Lapis and of course we don't know where 7th Street is. So we have to have a chat with a Trubbish. Archer, if you ever need something from us, Die Laughing, you just heard. I do need something. I need $5 and I need to know where 7th Street is. Of course, you're not going to find it if you look up here. 7th Street isn't just a normal street, you know. You probably noticed already, but the street numbers in Reborns don't quite add up. I never really bothered to look, to be honest. Never mind. Okay, so in product 1, 2, 3, 4, and over bridge that's 5 and 6, and then the next one is 8th. So, where is 7th? It's the underground, the black market. People don't even know about it. But we can definitely help you out. You'll find our secret entrance in the apartment on 3rd and Dahlia. No problemo. Oh, let's go and find that out. I hope they bugger off soon. I want to do some fishing up. Oh. I want to do some fishing in the bit of water at the top. Can't remember what's up there. Oh, I forgot to go in. in the Citrine Mountain part, when you go to the North Adventuring Woods, apparently with the old rod, you can get a wishy-washy. I want one, so I'm going to go up there and find one. What did he just tell me? Third and Dahlia or something, wasn't it? It's either this one, isn't it? It's either this one. Or it's the one up here. It must be up here then. Aha! Please go ahead. Woohoo! I'm in. Yo, Manny. Hey, buddy. You want to go to 7th Street? Surely do. Okay, so now we're in 7th Street. There's all sorts we can do here. There's several event Pokemon you can pick up now. You can get your chestnut egg, whatever it's called. What else can we do? There's all sorts of goodies. There's some move tutors. I'm not sure. I think they're at this stage of the game. There's a couple of move tutors down here. Yeah, there's also. I think you can also get a Piplup at this stage as well if you've got a rare candy to hand. So yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to have a good explore, and then I'll give you the battle itinerary. Around 7th Street, everything is pretty much as it was. There's a little change, which I'll show you in a moment. Of course, the most important thing is the professor here that can change the nature of your Pokemon with a heart scale. So I've gone through my whole squad and I've changed all the natures that require changing, so that I've got adamant natures, modest natures, etc. For the most part. I got bored on some of them, I just left them lonely. What else can we do? Everything else is the same. You can get yourself a Piplup. I think the guy with the rare candy down here is still available to get yourself a Piplup. But the only new thing really is this little alleyway here. So it seems at this stage you can now get yourself a type null. So I'll probably do that before we move on. And you'll notice also that Coran Rouge is sitting on the rooftop right here. So I don't know what point he comes to interact with you. And of course we can free all the creatures from the cages, provided you've got enough shards. So you have to do a lot of mining in order to get all the shards required. Unfortunately, I seen the ability capsule vendor first off, and I started buying several of those, and then I remembered this place. So I'm hoping I've got enough shards left over to get all that lot. May not be. Anyway, without further ado, let me give you this this episode's battle itinerary. Okay, so this is the battle itinerary for episode 11. First up, we got a little battle with Mrs. Crawdberry. I know she's only got 3 Pokemon, but battles are a bit thin on the ground in this particular section, so I just put it in to make the numbers up, really. So relatively straightforward, but see how we get on. Then we take on Maxwell down on 7th Street, where he's been hiding out. Decides to get a bit disgruntled with us and takes us on with his fire team. Then we've got a little bonus. It's not a battle. I've decided to assign points to the little puzzle, I suppose you could call it, when you're down in the dungeon with, oh, what's his face? The guy with the cleft key, Randall. He lets us out, and then of course you have to try and get your way past all the cultists. So what I've done, I've started us off with, say, 15 points. And every time you get caught by a cultist and get returned to your cell, you drop a point. So just put something on it, so it's a bit more interesting, with a few points on it. There we travel to the Iolia Valley, where we take on Bennett. Just prior to the gym, he takes on with his team of 6 bug Pokemon in the dark Crystal Field. And then finally, the 11th gym, Luna, dark type leader, again in the Crystal Cavern. And once we've done that lot, it's a big juncture in the game where we have to go into the point of no return and get to Agate City. So there we go. Right, okay, so I'll see you guys in a moment. Right, so once you get to this point here, Mrs. Crawdberry shows her face and exchanges unpleasantries. And then Archer says, we're going to have to get rid of that woman. Meet me at the top and we will teach her a lesson. So that's going to be our first point-scoring battle of the episode. I know she's only got 3 Pokemon. It's not a major battle. But I always remembered doing it when I first played the game. I thought it was a particularly difficult battle. Surprisingly difficult. So let's go up to Lapis and I'll give you the card. Yeah, I was reading a review of, well, some guy, he was comparing Pokemon Insurgence to Pokemon Reborn. And to my surprise, he marked Pokemon Reborn with 6 out of 10, and he gave Insurgence 10 out of 10. I personally would give it the other way around if I was giving marks. I mean, I know Insurgence is a cool game, but it's got lots of lovely features, lots of challenge modes and etc. But I did find that it was a bit bland after a while. The route, for example, it's just a long walk, whereas on Reborn, you've got all these interesting puzzles and like the crystal puzzle, the train yard puzzle that you have to think about. None of that on Insurgents. It's just a long walk with trainers. And the battling itself, obviously, with all the field effects on Reborn, you have to, it's much more difficult. And that was actually one of his criticisms of Reborn. He said that it's because it was insanely difficult with the field effects. Now, to me, that's the reason why it's better, because you actually have to think and use intelligence to beat the gyms rather than just turn up with a couple of Pokemon that are super effective and just sweep the gym. You actually have to apply yourself. So to me, that's why the game is so good. But there we go. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm wandering about. I got to find... Where's Archer gone? There he is! Right, let's quickly talk to him and then I'll give you the battle card. I'm going to leave the dealing with her to you, Die Laughing. I'll stand guard and make sure no one interferes. Okay, so Mrs. Crawberry has 3 Pokemon. She has a level 60 Victreebel, a level 60 Quillfish, and a monster, a level 63 Crabominable. So, the card for this one will be as follows. Now, the idea, obviously, is to try and take it out with 1 Pokemon as low as you can. So I put less points here because you're only battling 3, of course. If you can do it with a Pokemon of less than 53, you get yourself 36 points. And then I put tiers in all the way up to, I think the level cap's here, to see how you can do it, how low you can get away with. And then I've stretched out to 2 Pokemon up here. You ought not to need any more than that. Obviously, to get good points, you want to try and go in with 1 Pokemon and get as low as you can. So which Pokemon can you get away with and how low can you go with it? So I shall show you my version after. I think after we do this, we get a TM. I think it's either Rain Dance or Sunny Day, depending on if it's Magma. I can't remember which one it is. We'll find out in a moment. Okay, I'll see you after this battle. Defeated Mrs. Crawberry, she voices her displeasure by saying, Gia! These Pokemon are worthless. I pay good money for these. That shady vendor, that treacherous pig. I should have him arrested. Archer appears. Sounds like a bad plan. Get out of my house. And now why would I do that? Will you force me out with your fearsome illegal Pokemon? Indeed, you could not possibly have that vendor arrested. You willfully participated in illegal trade yourself. You'll ruin yourself if you try to do anything. How dare you! So that's just it. Our terms are such. Firstly, you will stop your fiendish screeching. I second that. Secondly, you will never return to 7th Street. Are we clear? Grrr. I think that means yes. Agreed then, Die Laughing. Let's go. I believe that at this point, he gives us a TM. Well done. I do believe that will be sufficient to see her excised from 7th Street. Okay, 1 gift. Rain Dance. It's a lovely gift. Thank you, Archer. I shall see you around. Right, so I've done pretty much everything down on 7th Street. I've managed to have enough shards to get all the Pokemon that were caged up and get myself the lucky egg. Of course, don't forget to talk to this fella here and get rumbled by Coron Rouge. Howdy there! Special deals, super and rare powerful Pokemon coveted but sold by the gangs on the surface. Just 2. Oh, I don't know, I hope we got 2 left. I say yes. Sold! Here you are. Thank you for your business. And someone says, a rare and powerful Pokemon. Don't mind if I do. Ta-da! Voila! I am Coron Rouge, the dashing rogue. So he's in pursuit of the finest Pokemon. And he steals it. See you later, suckers. Yes, don't forget to do that to keep that storyline going, because we'll be battling him later on. Okay. we'll have fun with you later. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't have a Helix fossil to get the Tyrantrum. Oh, she's here. I'll talk to her later. It's morning, of course. Right, okay, so we have to head in here for our next battle, which is going to be against Maxwell. So, there's a rare candy standing behind this gentleman here. So what you have to do is when you approach him for the first time, is stand here so he comes forward to fight you. And after you've battled him, he'll be here. And then you get the rare candy then. So Maxwell here has 5 Pokemon between 58 and 62. And he leads with a Ninetales, which brings the sun up, which is really powerful because all the subsequent fire moves are greatly enhanced. So even if you do resist them, it does a lot of damage, so it's quite a tricky little one, this. So here's your template for this one. Level caps are 65, so all these tiers are for 1 Pokemon, if you can get through it with just the 1. Points accordingly, and of course then there's a stretch up there to 2 Pokemon and above. So yeah, quite tricky to, like I say 2, you could go in with a level 1. And a level 50 odd if you wanted to, of course, but yeah, it's quite a tricky one, this. I'm gonna have to think about that. So yeah, once you've done that, we have to get suckered into the Sub-7 Sanctum by Bennett. So I'll catch you guys there, and I'll do this battle, and I'll show you later. Bennett's very kindly left the door open for us. Perhaps he's not so bad after all. Let's blindly follow him. What could possibly go wrong? I'm sure he's still on our side after all.
It's a trap!
Now then, where did Bennett actually go? Somewhere down here. Aha! This place looks familiar. Oh, there he is. Hi, Bennett. Look out!
It's a trap!
Well, I'm starting to think this might be a trap. Sorry about this, die laughing. That is, Elias actually asked me to let you in here. But you actually thought I was that dumb, didn't you? Did cross my mind. It figures most people don't think very highly of me. Which is typical of that person that prefers a company of bugs to other people. Okay, I am merely doing what is best for my future and for Luna. And you have done well, Bennett. Okay, so we get locked in a dungeon. So let's just go and get done in the dungeon. Follow me, much choice with our numbers. So we get locked away, and then we meet, what's his name? Is it Randall? And of course, you have the first book to give you a clue as to the new world. You don't have to read any of the blurb. 23-3. Remember that number. It could be handy. Okay, so Randall's in here as well, and what we'll do, I've got a little bonus point scoring exercise here. I have a little chat with Randall. He gets his Klefki out and lets us out. So then we have to try and bypass all of the mad monks, and if they gaze you, if the Lord's gaze is upon you, you get sent back to your cell. So we're going to do a little bonus point scoring thing with this. Essentially what's going to happen is you start with 15 points, and every time you get caught and sent back to your cell, you lose a point. So in other words, let's say you get through it and you don't get caught at all the way through to the other side, you just get yourself 15 points. But every time you get caught and put back to cell, you drop a point. So if you get caught 5 times, you're down to 10 points. So, I won't bother with all the... Oh, go on then, let's just talk to Randall. They keep him down here, but he doesn't mind because it's better than being on the candy, and he gets fed. So he's quite happy, and there's good mad reading books. He stops him getting bored. So here we go. So he's going to let us out with his cleft key, and he can get out anytime he fancies. Good work, buddy. Okay, let me see how far I get. It's been a long time since I did this. Let's see if we can sneak past him. Okay. So if I remember rightly, we don't go up there, we go right. And then up, because there's a dude over there, look, so we're going to miss him. I nearly went left then. Ah, here's the first tricky one. Okay. And there's a guy that comes up, isn't there? There he is. So I think you have to follow him, don't you? Oh, it's quite tricky. And then we just duck down by here. Up he goes. I can't remember the way. Ooh. Oh, which way do we go now? Is it all the way down? Do you know, it's been so long since I did this. I remember one of them's a real handful. Oh yeah, I forgot to go into these bits. Oh damn, the other side, isn't it? Oopsies. Oh, I'll look up the codes. Yes, this is the one. This one's a right nightmare. You've got to time it just right, haven't you? Trouble is, you can't see. Is he facing down when his hands are big? Oh, I don't know. His back to us, his hands are small there. So it's when his hands are small, we've got to go for it. Ah! Okay, I'm back to square one. Right, I won't show you all my fails. I'll just see how long it takes me to do it. Asked him, but I didn't do very well. I got caught 7 times by the same guy. Got really frustrating. So I got 8 points added to my scorecard. Whoopee bloomin' do. So it goes to 301 there. And I'll add it there. 8 points. Okay, let's move on. Once we get to this point, we've got to battle these dudes around the perimeter. And then we've got to key in the correct codes to unlock the gate here, the 4 different sections of colour. So once you do that, we can proceed in here and have a showdown with Elias and Bennett. Okay, so once you've got your way into the inner sanctum, it's time to get Luna free. So Elias says, "Die laughing, you are not only foolish but impudent to disturb our practice." And Luna shouts, "Die laughing! Ha! You truly are so desperate to flee your cage, I will permit you to watch. However, you will only watch, Bennett. Move so much as one muscle, and I'll have my assistant put an end to your friend here." Oh, I wouldn't stand directly behind Kane, that's a dangerous thing to do. Okay, I'm not going to take orders from you. You're so not my type. What is your head even doing? My time is better spent on studies than on perms, thank you. Enough, I will not permit you to desecrate this holy place with your indecorous babbling. Let us proceed with the ritual. Luna, once and for all, we cleanse your mind of the taint that is the swine Radamus. You will remember me as your true father. You're not my father. His poison has warped your mind. Luna, my daughter, return to the light. Stop saying that. And he says some weird stuff, and the Lord Arceus will embrace you and cleanse of the dark. And then someone says, I think it's about enough of that. Gardevoir, lights, cameras, drama. And she teleports them all out of there. Master, you will stay your hand, Elias. Of course, he's got to be Scotty. He's got to be Sean Connery, I forgot. Bennett, darling, would you mind stepping away from the pretty boy? Gardevoir, how could you? After we all lived together with my mom. Die laughing, help me release Luna. Everyone, and hand me at once, swine. Oh, I suppose you did live there too. I was only there for Luna, of course, and you were always shut up in your room. How rude. Okay, so after all the story, and that, kids, is how you storm a castle. I mean, if you can call it a castle. So, anyway, Luna's grateful, And I think she just more or less says, I'll see you all at Iolia Valley. It's all well and good. Perhaps we shouldn't chit-chat idly right now on our enemy's doorstep. Okay, Kane can't do his battle just yet. He's got other business to attend to. Gardevoir. Ta-ta, dears. Stay tuned for our next big entrance. And off they go. Okay, heart beats faster in the darkness. Do you know why? It's because it's better with the lights off. Oh my. Oh, are you afraid of the dark? Too right. Darkness is love. There's nothing to fear. I invite you to discover that for yourself. Please take this. We've got a crystal key. With this, you'll be able to enter Iolia Valley. And as for how to find it, there is a single tree within my master's labyrinth. Okay, I know that. Okay. See you, Kane. Right, okay, so now we can press on. So, of course, now you can come back down here with your soul candle and get yourself a lit wick, which is pretty cool. And I don't know if the crystal key now opens up that little section in Tanzan Mountain. I'll have a look at that as well. But apart from that, we have to head down to Iolia Valley and carry on the story from there. Right, I'm having a good old explore of the Iolia Valley, and I've activated up to the blue crystals so I can now cross the water. Everything seems to be as was. Nothing has changed really. Wild Pokemon are much the same. I've just excuse me. I've just run into Bennett, and he said he's going to catch up with Luna and apologise. Yeah, bloomin' yeah. I can't wait to catch up with him and kick his ass from here to right over there. Anyway, I will look forward to battling him later, and I'm going to carry on through here. If there's anything new, I'll let you know. If not, I'll catch up with you when I take on Bennett. To get to this point here, you need to take a break. Have a pause, sit down and have a sandwich. Because as soon as we enter or break down this little rocky face here, we will be met with Luna, who will greet us, but then Bennett comes along and they have a big argument. She walks out, storms off, and then Bennett battles us. And that, of course, is our next point-scoring battle. So, Bennett will battle us with 6 Bug-type Pokemon, levels 58, I think, to about 62. I think you're in the Dark Crystal Cavern. So don't go in here until you've got your team together ready to face him. So here's the template for this one. If you want to get down real low, at less than 54, don't forget now the level cap's 65, so you're going to be quite out-leveled if you go this low. You get yourself 45 points, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different tiers. If you think you can do it with a single Pokemon, set up one and try and sweep his team. If you don't think you can manage that, go in with 2, a few tiers here, and then 3 and 4 and above. So see how we get on with that. And of course, once you've defeated Bennett, and he goes slopes off with his tail between his legs, we have to take on Luna for the Dark Badge. So I'll show you how I did with this later on. Immediately after you've beaten Bennett, I might as well give you the card for Luna because that's straight after if you want to do so. Again, level cap's at 65, so if you want to go nice and low, 50 points at less than 54, but you will be very underleveled for that. Tiers up to 65, which is level cap, get you 37 points. We've got a single Pokemon bonus of 9 if you can do it with the 1, and a pointless bonus if you get through without incurring any penalties. So that will be that. So I will show you how I did afterwards. Okay, so that's all the battling templates and story for episode 11 before we get into Agate City. So shortly I'll be giving you my rendition of the battles, but I gave you a riddle last time, a themed one, which was dark squares preferred by this chess minion, armed with knives that will draw pain. When I pack down, you're sure to be slain. I was looking for this little Herbert, a pawnyard. Shall I write it out? Go on then. Excellent typing. Okay, so obviously it's a dark Pokemon, hence the dark squares part. A chess minion is a pawn, so that's what I wanted there. Armed with knives, so obviously you can look at his arms, they're knives, and he's also the blade Pokemon. And I've also snuck a little anagram of draw pain, as in there for pawnyard. So that was that one. Quite a nice little sneaky one, that. So I'll cook up another one to give you, and you can have a ponder over it if you're interested, and I'll give it to you in a moment. Right, new riddle for you to have a think about is this one here. Look to power plants to find this gem teeming in fields. There's a north-south divide and a current to ride. What Pokemon am I? So have a think and see what you can come up with. And next up is my little battle run. Next up then, I'm going to be commissioned to teach Mrs. Crawdberry a lesson. So I'm going to go in with my Espeon, Neo, at level 54. I've obviously trained it in speed and special attack mostly. Oh, a couple of attacks. I'll have to get rid of them with some berries. Yeah, so I've maxed out its attack and it's pretty fast. So I'm hoping that even at level 54 I'll be able to outspeed the 3 Pokemon that I'm up against. The only problem that I've got, of course, is because I'm quite a lot lower, will my Psychic be enough to take them out? Because I'll be super effective against the 3 Pokemon that I'm facing. So I've given it a Twisted Spoon, and I'm contemplating using a X special on the first turn to try and ensure that I sweep. But of course I'm therefore vulnerable to taking the first hit from a Pokemon that's going to be 6 levels higher. So we'll have to see how that goes. So anyway, 1 Pokemon at 54. I'm in here. I could have gone another level actually. I'll get 33 and 8 should I succeed. Let's go for it. Let's go and have a chat with the adorable Mrs. Crawdberry. I wonder how she is today. Hello. So the filth has followed me back here, has it? Oh. Top of the world to you, Mrs. Crawdberry. So, do you intend to desecrate my house again? Shit on my life once more? Well, I was hoping to use a laboratory. I could pay the dogs in 7th Street to kill your family if I wanted. Do not cross me, wretched pigling. If you won't leave, I'll make you leave. After the last little incident with your pack of flea-bitten hounds, I decided to invest in a bit of self-defense. I've already bought the best Pokemon 7th Street has to offer, and they'll make you regret the day you crawled into this world. Oh, she's so sweet. Okay, Victreebel, slow down. Right. Can I get away with an X special? Well, perhaps I should kill this first and use it on the next one. No, I'm going to go for it. Hoping it won't be able to take... Oh, you know a Sucker Punch, do you? That's interesting. Well, I might double team a couple of times then. If that's your game. Oh. I see. Let's keep double teaming that. Damn, I could have gone a lot lower. I really should look at what moves they use before I do these battles. Nah, it's more fun like this. The only trouble is at some point I'm going to have to hit it. And will its Sucker Punch be really, really, really powerful? How many is that I've done? 3. I'll keep going. I'll max it out. Oh, I definitely could have dropped down a couple of levels. Never mind. Oh, he's changed. Thank God for that. Right, I think this time then I'm going to start to hit it, because if it does hit me, it could hurt me a lot. And I'm nice and evasive now. Psychic! Oh, I got a crit. I'm not sure if I needed it. Oh, okay. Well, I outsped it because this thing is really slow. And I took it out. I think I could have gone a bit lower. I think maybe I should have set the template with a lower tier, or a couple of lower tiers here. Never mind. Can't do nothing about it now. Boom, boom. Yeah, I'm scratching about a bit trying to find suitable battles. But this'll do. Thank you, Mrs. Crawdberry. Bah! Okay, let me to my card. 33 and 8. So we have a 99. 8 more on here gives me 74. So 33 and 8 is 41, so that goes to 1640. Okay, good job. So next up, I think it was Magma Gang I think we have to face next, don't we? I think. Anyway, next battle up, I'll see you there. Righty-ho, I'm about to take on young Maxwell up here. So I'm going to go in with 2 Pokemon. What have we got? I'm actually going to go with a level 1 Hippopotas. The reason is it's got Sandstream, so when the sun comes up with the Ninetales, because my Hippopotas is slower, the Sandstream will get rid of the sun, and obviously it's only level 1, so therefore it doesn't really add much to my total. It's just sacrificial, just to get rid of the sun. I've given it a Focus Sash though, because I'm going to use, when it hits me, I'll survive, and then I'm going to use a Sandstream, so at least I can do a bit of damage on it anyway. And then Stilton's going to come in. I've given it a Citrus Berry, and then I'm going to X-Attack, and then hopefully sweep his team. Although I'm only 57, I'm about 5 levels lower than his Houndoom, which could outspeed me, and I'm a bit worried about that. And I've got an egg for some reason. Oh, that's my other Hippopotas egg. I don't know, I just hatched a couple. Brought a couple just in case the first one didn't have Sandstream, but it did, so there we are. So who knows? It might be another one, might be a good one, so I'll keep it going. Okay, let's see what, oh, hang on, what was that come to? 58, isn't it? 58, so what do I get for 58? That's going to put me here. Oh, I could have gone up a couple of levels. Never mind, that gives me 38 points. Yeah, perhaps I should have gone up to 60. Never mind. Won't make that much difference. Whoops. Okay, let's go for it. Yo, Maxwell, die laughing, right? Man, I used to be king of the jungle till you showed up and dethroned me. Gangs no more. That's your fault. Here I am, alone in this dump. What do you mean you're alone? You have your buddies down here. That's your fault too. There's no glory in this, but I've been waiting for this. I hope to see you again because it's time to reclaim my fame. Die laughing. Let's do this. For glory, baby. Right, Maxwell. Kingpin has his Ninetales, brings out the sun. But my Hippopotas counters that with the Sandstream. So, I'm going to use a Sand Tomb just to do some damage. Critical hit, but it made no difference. So you're dead. I don't know if this is worth it, to be honest, doing a Sandstream, to be honest, but it just takes a little bit off. Okay, oh no, actually, no, I'll just let it die. Let's go with a Sand Attack. Oh dear, what a shame. See, I've taken about a quarter off him. Okay, Stilton. Whoops, not a bag. Fight. We want to go. No, we don't. We want to use a bag. An X attack. Go. Oh no, 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 no. Oof, that could have been nasty. So I've whittled you away. Right, so let's quake you now. I should have enough juice to take you out. And of course, with the sand up, if any of his has got Focus Sash or anything like that, it'll take it away. Right, so we need a Rock Slide now. I was just waiting for the miss. Okay, This is good. What you got? Oh, that didn't last long. This is the one I'm worried about. I think it's likely to outspeed me. Oh, it didn't even go for a move. Hopefully I can kill it. It's not that sturdy. I'm surprised that it didn't actually try and hit me straight off. Okay, that's good news. Quick this one. I think we got this. What we got last? Heat more, isn't it? I should be good. I should be good. Oh, alright. It's not going to do too much. Excellent. Didn't even have to use my citrus berry. That was easy. Boom. Yes, I could have got away with lower, but never mind. I'll take that. Still. Time out. Redo. No, I can't. Well, it won't happen. It's time to move on. Get a factory job. Yeah. He's wasting my time. Okay. So, after we beat Maxwell, we of course get Sunny Day. So, of course, it's the reverse. If you happen to join Magma Gang, you get these in reverse. You get Sunny Day first, then Rain Dance down here. So, yeah, there we go. So, TM11 is put away. I'll die here. Okay. Let me adjust my card. So, what are we up to? We've got 38 on here. So, it's 1537. And I got 9 for a bonus, which is 83. So that gives me 47 more on here, so that's 87. Good job! Okay, it's time now to get duped by Bennett. And I think there's any battles down there? I can't remember now. Anyway, time to move on. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I'm about to break down the red wall and take on Bennett after a little bit of a chit-chat with Luna. So I'm going to come in. Last time I went with the Ronin, so I'm going to mix it around so I don't use the same Pokemon. This time I'm going to go in with Stilton, my Flygon. I'm going to try and use a Dragon Dance and a X attack to boost myself up, and then Sweepy's team. Got a Citrus Berry just to give myself a bit of health back. The only problem I might have is the Flame Body on the Larvesta. It could burn me, so I might have to burn a potion there. But anyway, that's 56 on the levels. So that's, of course I had to bring a level 1 HM slave to get up here past the rock smashing bits, but anyway, there we are. So I am at 56, so I'll get 41 and 9, should I succeed. So, let's give it a go. Go on, Rattata. You can bite it. Yay. Hi Luna, welcome to Laughing. I'm glad you reached here safely. Who could this be? I finally found you. How can this be? Only Die Laughing was supposed to reach me here. I tagged along. Yeah, bloody stalker. I want to apologise, Luna. There's no need to apologise. I hold nothing against you. Now please, if you will, leave us be. We do have business, after all. Do we? Oh yeah, and a gym badge. No, Luna, you don't understand. I want what's best for you, and I was really confused. Bennett is quite all right. You need not say any more. No, Luna, I love you. Oh, that could be the wrong thing to say. I beg your pardon? Ever since you first moved in with us, I couldn't stop thinking about you. You are without doubt the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. Please stop. Luna, would you be mine? I don't think it's going to work. I'm sorry, but I have to go now. Die Laughing, he will not be able to follow me without the crystal keys you hold, so please join me when you are sure we will be unaccompanied. That is, farewell. Oopsies. No, wait, you haven't given me a proper answer. She disappeared again, huh? Maybe she's just shy. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, Bennett. Maybe she feels the same way and doesn't want to admit it. Okay. Or maybe he's just pathetic. Yes. I know that laughing. Why don't you give me that key she was talking about? And if you say no, I'll have to take it from you. Oh, okay. I don't get an either or then this time. Okay, Benny. So, Stilton's at 55. I'm just going to be slightly under-leveled a lot of this here because they're going to go up and up and up. So let's go with a Dragon Dance then to start with. So I'm not sure that would be enough to sweep. It's either going to be an X attack. Oh, that... He did what? You swine! You stole my citrus berry. What a weasel. I want it back. Ooh, 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 ooh. That did a lot, didn't it? I'm gonna... Ooh. This is dodgy now. Do you know what? I'm gonna risk... Oh, I don't know what to do now. If I miss the rock slide, I'm dead. This thing doesn't levitate though, does it? Oh, hang on, no, I have to be careful. I have to be very careful here. Now this doesn't levitate, does it? So I can get away with an earthquake here and not risk missing. I'm on very, very thin ice at the moment. Now this does levitate. Don't. Damn. I know, I'm going to have to burn. I got a plan. I got a plan. I'll make it through this. It's going to cost me some points. If I use a full revive, max revive, I'll tot up my my losses later. Trouble is I'll lose all my... Is that bloody citrus berry getting nicked at the start? That's just killed me. Oh, you know that, do you? Whoa. Does this thing not have speed boost then? This has cost me 3 for the feint, plus a potion, so it's 4 points are going to be deducted. Am I going to get away with a Dragon Dance? I feel I need to. Okay. We'll try that again. Okay, back again for a second try. This time, instead of a citrus berry, I've given a magical seed to Stilton. So unfortunately I have to go through all the blurb again. It's my punishment for losing. Let's try it again. So, my special defense gets boosted. And I get a magical coat. Dragon Dance first. No crits. Okay. Next attack. Misses. What is it, 75% rock slide? I think, or was it 85? Right, Venomoth. I can quake you because you don't levitate. earthquake you because you don't levitate. Uh-oh. 61. Don't miss. Oh, I thought I was going to miss. I'll pause. We didn't need it. Phew. 2 down. Or two go down. Butterfree, Butterfree, do they levitate? Do you know, I'm just going to go the rocks. She would never. No, I won't give up. Indeed. Oh, do you know that pause? Makes my nerves bad. Phew, looks like I got there. Thank God for that. Oh well, I lost one again. Getting a running streak going here. In the end, I'm just a fool. Stupid. Stupid to think she would love me. Stupid to tell her. Well, that was a big thing, wasn't it? Stupid to think I could beat you when you did actually beat me first. We'll call it a draw. Yet, I'm going. Elias promised he would take me to the top, and I'll hold him to that. And when I'm there, she'll regret refusing me now. Just watch me die laughing. One day, you'll see. Good luck in your battle. Okay. Card. What did I get my card? I got the 41. So that, oops, a daisy. That goes to 78. It's a bit dark in here, should put a light on really. I did get a single Pokemon, so that goes to 310. However, I did crash on the first go, so that's 57. So that's 43, I think, on here. So that's 1738. I reckon. Okay, one more battle to go. And that's up against Luna. So I'll see you on that one. Righty-ho, it's time to take on Luna, the Dark type gym leader in the Dark Crystal Cavern. So I'm going to go in with one fighting Pokemon, although I do have an assistant because I needed Rock Smash to get up here. So I got my level 1 Rattata and Boudica on 59, holding the magical seed which boosts my special defense. So as before, I'm going to try and Dragon Dance and probably, well, maybe just 2 Dragon Dances and maybe an X attack. No, I won't need an X attack because I've got a Moxie, haven't I? So as soon as I start taking Pokemon out, my attack will be sky high. So a couple of Dragon Dances just so I can outspeed them is going to be the main key. So 60 points. Where's the template? That puts me in here. So it's a 40. I see we get a lot of 41s. 41, 9 and 12 if I get the pointless. We shall see. Right, let's go and see what happens. Do I have to talk? I don't have to talk to Ame, do I? I have looked at the effect manual quite in depth. Okay. Here we go. He has left, right? Left, right, left, right? What are you talking about? Very well, let's try this once more. I'm glad you were able to reach me here. Even some adults are scared of the darkness. Well, I am, especially in the middle of the night when I'm trying to find the toilet. Could go anywhere. That is... Why that is, I wonder. Well, I just explained. It is because they think that awful, sinister things come here to dwell. There are too many of those in the light for that to be true. Or perhaps they're simply afraid of their own imaginations. Yeah. I'm ready. Well, I'm not ready. Bit of a hard day. I'm tired out, I am. Long day at work today. Dark Dreamer. Okay, so I don't think you can do a lot to me. So let's go with a Dragon Dance. wonder if 2 would be enough to outspeed everything. Oh, Thunder Wave. Well, that's handy. The only trouble is now, if I do another, I'm going to get paralyzed. Do I take this out and try and set up on the next one? Oh, this is tricky now. I don't think 1 Dragon Dance is necessarily going to be enough. Oh, I don't know what to do here. I'm going to try another one. I might have to burn a potion just to get rid of the paralysis and ruin it. I know it'll ruin my pointless bonus, but oh, it has a bow. That is good. Right, I'm going to go for it now. That's 2 speed boosts. Should be enough. And as usual, I'm relying on high jump kicking, hitting every time. Oh, you've got a bloody rocky helmet, have you? So that's... I'm well powerful enough. It's just a matter of making sure I hit. Sableye. I'm going to stay in. Good job. 4 stages of attack. It's all about speed. Are my 2 speed boosts going to be enough? Not on this occasion. If I'd known you were going to do that, I'd have done another blooming Dragon Dance. Never mind. Three left. Malamar, staying in. Do I go for a crunch here? It'd be 1 times effective, and with all these boosts, it should be enough. Well, I thought it was going to stay on 1 then. Phew. Right. No sand. Don't miss. You watch it miss on the last Pokemon. Chink. And an Umbreon. No. Do I go for a high jump? I do. Well, my finger decided. Okay, that was Pips. I always thought Luna was quite simple to get past, to be honest. Probably one of the easier ones. Okay, you have overcome the gateway to the soul of eternity. Though its beauty is tarnished, your soul shines with hope. I pray you farewell. That's almost poetic. Just give me your money. You fought especially well. I expected no less. I present to this stew the Eclipse badge. And what TM do we get? Yeah, never mind that. We get Dark Pulse. At last, a decent TM. Thank you, Luna. So that means we can now go over and get the Sableye. Okay, very good. As for you, did your friend not say that he would move towards Agate City? I fear so. Okay, we shall meet, perhaps. Okay, let me just quickly save. That went rather well, so let me... Oh, on the last one, I gave myself 2 extra points when I shouldn't. I had two more penalty points that I had to give, so I've adjusted that. So 41 more on here goes to 1619. I didn't use... I got a single Pokemon, didn't I? So that's another 9 on here. Plus I got 12, because I didn't use... Oh no, I did use a potion, didn't I? No, I didn't. I was thinking about it, but he was paralysed, wasn't he? So, okay, so we get 21 more on here. So that's a total of 62 on here. That goes to 98. Okay, let's do the old Pokédex job. Pokédex now sits at 352. So I've got a few more there. Other achievements. Here we go. Now I've got myself 4. How many Silvally memories have I got now? I think it's 4. No, I should keep them separate. I think I've got 4. I'll tell you what, I'll cut here and I'll go through them all and I'll tell you afterwards rather than doing it all on screen. Give me a moment. Okay, so I've gone through all my achievement points. I've got 2 Z crystals and 1 Heracronite, so that's 15 points. I've got 7 stickers for 35 points, 31 TMs for 155, 5 Pulse Dex readouts, I've got 32 Field Effect readouts, and 3 Silvally memories. So by my reckoning that comes to 350. I'm not quite sure how this ends up on a 2 from last time. I think I may have made a mistake. Okay, so that comes to 702. So, adding up these, that seems to come to 2,500, does it not? Take 2 off there and add it there, that's 18. Yeah, 2,500. Whoops. Dink, dink. Alright, so all that remains to be done now, I'm going to give a Pokemon Dark Pulse, go and get the Sableye. Not that it's any use to me, I'm not probably going to use it, but I'm going to get it anyway. What the hell. And then it's time to get up to Agate City and go from there. Of course, once you get there, you cannot return for a long time. So anything you need to do, any business, any department store, business, or ability capsules, stuff like that, stock up now because you can't return for a long, long time. Okay, I'll catch you guys on the next episode.